The Philadelphia Eagles are in dire need of a pass rush, losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the second time in less than a year, man. And there's been some talk about with Haason Reddick. I guess the rumor is that he was willing to go back to Philadelphia. I guess the grass ain't always greener. It's kind of weird how he came from a team whose primary colors is green, trying to go back or got traded to a team whose primary colors are green. But according to the NFL and the rules, according to Ian Rappaport, it is not possible. Now, we're going to go over this. This is coming from Ian Rappaport's Twitter, and here is it. It says, reacquisition of traded player. A player who has been traded cannot return to the club that took such an action until 2 seasons have elapsed, including the season of the year in which he left the club, unless one of the following exceptions applies. Bear with me. It's 3 of these. A traded player must have been on the active and inactive list of the assignee club or club beyond the assignee club or a combination thereof for a minimum of 4 regular season games or postseason games, after which the original assignor club may reacquire the player by waiver assignment or free agent signing. The 4-game requirement specified herein may span 2 regular season games if applicable, or a traded player must have been on the active and inactive list of the assignee club and any club beyond the assignee club or a combination thereof for less than 4 regular season games or postseason games, and must have been placed on waivers and terminated by the assignee club or any subsequent club, in which case the original assigner club may reacquire the player only by free agency signing. The original assigner club, under these circumstances, must not reacquire such player by trade or assignment via waivers unless the player has been previously terminated by the assignee club or any club beyond the assignee club. One more, just stay with me. Or C, a traded player, before participating in any practice or game for the assignee club, must have reverted to the assigner club through conditions of the trade, requiring his reporting to or passing the physical examination of the assignee club, or through a condition requiring him to execute a previously agreed upon contract with the assignee club within a period of time agreed upon by the clubs, but in no event longer than 3 business days after the trade has been approved by the commissioner. So, long story short, a bunch of technical jargon, jibber jabber. It can't happen. The Jets, if they were considering this a trade, no trade backs. That's why this thing says no trade backs. You traded for him, you don't want him no more. You cannot trade him back. The Jets may not want to release Haason Reddick because of the capital that they gave up. It was only a 3rd round pick, so it's not a big deal, but that's still early round, right? Or you could even call that, I would call that mid to early to mid round, a 3rd round pick. So it looks like they're going to have to take the L when it comes to Haason Reddick going back to the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, that cannot happen. The only way he could go back to the Eagles is if he was released, according to all of that jibber jabber that we read, right? So if he's released, then I would assume he could go anywhere. But if they want to get some value for him, they're going to have to trade him, but it cannot be to the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, why is this a thing? This is what Ian tweeted earlier before the tweet we just read. It says, the Jets situation with Haason Reddick still has no resolution, and some wonder if the New York Jets could trade him back to the Eagles. Turns out, per NFL rules, not possible. Teams cannot trade a player, then reacquire him via trade until 2 years elapse. Reddick won't head back to Philly. Right. So he won't head back to Philly unless he is released. So that's how that's going to go. So if Haason Reddick, and it's crazy because maybe Philadelphia should have paid him. Maybe they should have paid him, man, because they are struggling over there now, trying to get to the passer. So I don't know, man. Haason Reddick losing millions of dollars every game. And I hope that this is worth it for him, because you're at this point, you're looking at we're kind of looking at like a Le'Veon Bell situation. When was the last time a player was out of the league for a year based on a contract dispute and other than Le'Veon Bell? When was the last time that happened? So I think Le'Veon was the last time, but when did it happen before that? And then their career was never the same. He wound up going to the Jets and was never the same and essentially washed out of the league. So let me know, man. Haason Reddick, I mean, I would love for him to come play for the Detroit Lions because we need a guy rushing the passer. And I don't really think that it is with Haason, that I don't know the guy, right? So I don't know if it's he doesn't fit the culture and all this other stuff. I don't know what's being said behind closed doors. I don't know if the Jets promised him something. I have no idea. So I'm going to reserve my judgment because I don't know these things. But I know that the Eagles could use a pass rusher. I know the Lions with Marcus Davenport going down could use a pass rusher. So I don't know, man. The Jets' hands may be tied. They may be tied, man, because they might have to get something out of Haason Reddick, because I think that the relationship at this point is severed. I said the same thing about Matthew Judon, and then he was traded a week later. The relationship is sour. He's not going to play for the New York Jets. So let me know your thoughts. Is Haason Reddick going to be cut or traded anytime before this season is over? You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching. I think we're losing subscribers every day, man, but that's okay, because we're going to keep grinding and we're going to build this thing up the right way. And I'm looking forward to that. You guys are awesome, man. I will catch you in the next video.